Okay guys, so here we are with the Lucid Motors stock update. Okay, oh my goodness guys, what a massive day for Lucid Motors guys, ticker symbol LCID. So guys, congrats to everyone that was buying the dip and paying attention to some of the videos that I've been posting recently. Okay, my most recent videos I was posting right around October 11th, October 12th. I was talking about how I really believe that deliveries were going to come at the end of October and that this was a great time to buy. So ever since then, right when I first really started posting a lot more about Lucid Motors, okay, the stock is up 37% so far over the last 30 days. But since I really started posting about it like October 11th, October 12th, you guys can check some of my previous videos. We're up nearly 50%, guys. So congratulations. And there was even a spike as high as almost $40 a share. Okay, massive resistance at $40 a share. Guys, today was a great day to trade options. So obviously Tesla stock ran up a ton a couple of days ago. So Lucid was kind of a sympathy play, but also, the deliveries are officially going to be launched on October 30th. So we're going to talk a lot more about Lucid Motors in this video. Before I get into the video, guys, I'll remind you, I am simply using Webull is my favorite stock trading app right now. Okay, all you have to do is click the link in the description below. You'll grab 2 free stocks. You get one for opening a Webull brokerage account, and you direct deposit the amount. You get a second free stock, and you can do many of the things you can do on other trading apps like Robinhood, own fractional shares, no commission fees. And I really like Webull's charts. Okay, you can take a look at their 15-minute, their 30-minute charts, their 1-hour charts. Awesome and very clean, easy to use. And you can also buy and sell cryptos like Bitcoin, Shiba, Dogecoin, Ethereum, etc. So let's get right to the video, guys. So basically what I was talking about is that here we are dealing with a company that is basically is a superior technology. Okay, at the end of the day, most of these tech companies are doing like Tesla, Lucid Motors, Apple, Amazon. They basically just have the superior technology. So Lucid clearly came out as a huge winner for me. A superior vehicle in my opinion with the Lucid Air Dream Edition. A great management team, guys. They built an all-star team of management people. They basically handpicked people from Apple, Tesla, all of these other big companies and put together a massive all-star team. And the product's amazing, guys. So let's talk a little bit about what happened today. So as you can see here, it says Lucid stock surges 35% as CEO Rawlinson says Lucid stands out. So one of the things that made Tesla really, obviously a clear leader in their market was that the fact that they had this kind of vertical integration. Okay, so it says Tesla's secret sauce is something other competitors had difficulty replicating. Designing, manufacturing everything from the battery packs to chassis, software, and the nuts and bolts of vehicle isn't easy. But the interesting thing is that Lucid and Tesla are probably the only 2 EV companies right now that basically build everything from scratch. So the Lucid Air, guys, is the best in-class vehicle on the entire EV market with the longest range. So looking at this, when people are going to, take a look at something like a Tesla versus a Lucid or another competitor. A lot of people believe that a Tesla, while Tesla has a lot more vehicles in terms of total volume, the quality is lesser. So this is where we're dealing with the Lucid Air is simply going to be a more expensive vehicle and hopefully a better quality vehicle. So the overall quality, I'm going to keep pounding this point over and over again. It's the difference between looking at like a Samsung phone or Motorola phone versus an iPhone. And the reason why the iPhone sells for more is simply because it's just put together better. It's more expensive. The quality of the parts, the software that Apple uses, everything is just higher quality. So people are willing to pay a premium for that product. And that's what I'm kind of assuming with Lucid, okay? Nothing to take away from Tesla, but Tesla's success can be Lucid Air's success as well, because what we're looking for is more exposure to the EV space in general. We need to basically replace all of these ICE vehicles. So anytime someone purchases an electric vehicle, this is a big win for all shareholders, Tesla, Lucid Group, and even some of the EV charging station stocks as well. So, if we take a look and we kind of back up on the daily chart, we can see that we had massive volume, okay? The highest volume we've ever seen so far this year in Lucid Motors, 377 million shares. This stock was the most traded stock on Thursday's session. So now we're going to see what happens, okay? You take a look at this big green candle, and I've mentioned this time and time again. There are a lot of bag holders at around $65. We're coming for you guys, okay? Lucid Air is a real product. It's a real vehicle. We're finally starting to see deliveries this weekend, and this is only inevitable that I believe, you know, is Tesla's created a lot of Lucidnaires, okay? People that bought Tesla stock 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. A lot of those people, if they held long enough, they had big enough positions, they became millionaires. And I believe it's going to be the same thing for Lucid, okay? Lucid just has everything that Tesla does without all of the extra drama and all of the media slander and things like that. It's just focused on making a great product. So while it doesn't have a lot of the marketing antics of a guy like Elon Musk basically became the richest guy in the world by pushing forward renewable energy and electric vehicles. So basically Lucid Motors is following the exact same marketing strategy, exact same product production strategy, but they're just making a better product. So it'll be really interesting to see, okay, guys? There's a couple of ways that you can play this. So me personally, what I've been doing is I've been obviously holding shares long. I was basically buying up Lucid Motors right while it was trading between $18 and $27. I just been buying it. And then I was also trading options, guys. So there's an option strategy that I used on Thursday. I banked like 900% gains, okay? So basically all I did is I'm going to talk a little bit about trading options with Lucid, because I believe Friday's session could be another massive volume. So I think there's some upside here. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my option strategy. Okay, guys, so here we are. We're inside my Webull desktop, okay? So we're taking a look here. This is the options chain, okay? So the options chain, if you guys aren't familiar with options, it's basically a derivative of Lucid Motors, right? So an option gives you the right, but not the option to either buy or sell a certain stock at a certain strike price. So as you can see here, Lucid options absolutely printed on the October 29th strike price. Most of these options were up thousands of percent, okay? I didn't trade it perfectly, and I took gains early. I didn't know the stock was going to run all the way to almost $40, but I still did pretty well. I did like 900% gains, just under 1,000%. And as you can see here, a lot of these options went up, as you see, 3,000%, 4,000%, 2,000%, 3,000%. So what my option strategy has basically been is I'm basically using the 30-minute charts, the hour candle charts, trying to buy the option on a dip, and then I'm just trying to sell it well into strength. So as you can take a look here, let's take a look at some of these options. Now guys, obviously this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research, and remember, options is very risky. So me personally, I don't YOLO all of my account into one option. I try not to put too much of it. I never like to put more than 10% of my account in any option, because if this option turns against you, let's say the entire market sells off, or let's say there's some bad news that leaks, I mean, you can really lose your money very quickly. So please guys, be careful with options. Make sure you do some research. I posted a video. I'm going to post some more videos on trading options and things like that, because it's a completely different strategy. The good thing about holding long stock is that you can basically just sit back and wait. But with options, you really need to be careful about the strike price, and you need to be careful about how fast the underlying stock is moving. But if we take a look here, let's say, okay, so, Lucid obviously peaked all the way to up to almost $40. Okay, and then it kind of sold off. But Friday's session should be strong as well, leading up to the delivery date of the 30th. So let's say you were to get in here like around $40, okay? So we take a look at this option. It's selling at a $40 strike price. The low was 3 cents, and it ran all the way to $3.50. So guys, if you had bought this option right at the market open, you could have got it for not just 3 cents, okay? So it's 3 then times 100, right? Because these option contracts worth 100 shares. You could have put in literally $3, and you would have turned your $3 investment, okay? Okay, so your $3 investment would have turned into $350. So if you had sold at the very top, you could have literally 100 extra money, okay? If you would put in, $30 or something like that, you would have made around $3,000 with this particular option. Because it was so far out of the money, it was really cheap. And since Lucid ended up, opening at like $29 and closing way up, you were able to invest a tiny bit of money and have a ridiculous return. So this is just an example of how I personally play it. I'm trying to basically buy on strong volume. If we take a look here and we back up here, we can take a look here at some of the charts. If you take a look here at the 30-minute chart, and then we take a look at the day. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the daily chart. You can see it opened at 28 and then it ran all the way up to 40, and then it was kind of a lot of distribution, a lot of profit taking. Well, this is just an example, okay? The options correlates to the underlying stock. So there's a lot of opportunities here, I think, especially for Friday's trading session and moving forward, as long as the volatility is strong, as long as there's a lot of volume. Okay, we probably will see some profit taking probably on Monday's open next week, because after the delivery date, a lot of people are probably up so much since they bought in early. But this is just an example of how you can play options, guys. Like I said, be sure to do your own research on options. Options are extremely risky, extremely volatile, but I do think there is some profit. So I'm going to definitely be looking into getting some of these options. I'm really looking at the $40 strike price, I think, moving into Friday. But if you guys want to bump it back, you can actually move back a bit and check out some of these calls for maybe November 5th. If you really think long term and you want to really make some big gains, you could probably look into these long-term leaps, like back into 2022, even January 2023, for you guys that are super long-term holders. But the good thing about options is that, like I said, guys, you can put in a tiny bit of money and turn into a lot. You could have 100 extra money on some of these options. So really interesting to look at, guys. So guys, that about wraps up the video on Lucid Motors. It's been a phenomenal day, guys. Really exciting across the board. So if you guys enjoyed my video, please smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button. I really think Lucid is going to retest that $40 resistance to try to break out. And if it does, who knows? We're probably going to be going back to $65. And for you bag holders out there at $65, don't worry, we're coming for you. And within hopefully the next 2, 3, 4, or 5 years, we're going to make Lucidnaires out of all of us. So it's really going to be awesome. I'm really excited for the journey, guys. So that's it until next time. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Take care.